All right, guys. So I'm looking at this pretty closely, trying to see exactly what's going to happen. So, anyways, what I'm looking at so far, let's zoom out just a hair. I'll show you why I believe we have another wave down correction here. Now, let's ignore the white for a minute and just go with the subcount for wave 3, right? This yellow wave 3. This is pretty clearly a wave A, B, C. Very clear, very clear. And then here we go, right? So we got a wave 1 down here, wave 2. From there, we got a subwave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending for a subwave 3, the little yellow guy right there. I should probably make that a different color. Let's use blue. Okay. Going back up to wave 4. I've been moving this around a bit on different time frames. It tends to switch, right? From here, we got another wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very clear, right? So that's so clear. I can't really. I've tried. I can't count it any other way. To include that as a fifth wave, I really just can't. I don't know. Maybe someone else can. This is perfect, as you can see. The subwave 4 of this wave right here. Maybe I should enable that. Okay. So this subwave 4 of this blue fifth wave is very clear. That's the fourth. That's the second, right? Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's the second up here. Um, anyway, so then moving on, the only real possibility I see here is for this to be an ABC correction, meaning because this came down below the previous, right? Below the previous, what is that? That's 52.5, let's say. And if this turns out to be a ABC correction, that would mean that this is an irregular ABC, right? Um, Now, if this is true, then this should fall down to complete wave 3. That's why I haven't moved. I'm sorry, to complete the subwave 5 and, of course, the white wave 3. Now, let's go back a little bit more. Let's make it a little more legible here. This is more just a practice. So I'm going to not deal with this structure previously. I'm having some issues really pinpointing it down. I have this as a wave 5. Um, it will make a difference only in what happens after this wave 5 completes. So I guess we can just touch on that really quickly. Um, Yeah, so there's been a lot of funky movements going on here. For instance, this first one, right? After this big drop, right? What we were looking for is an A, B, C correction up. Now the B wave of the B wave, I mean the ABC wave of the B wave will also consist of ABC, right? So my second thought was that the fifth wave possibly ended here, right? So we have, let's see, the yellow is a subwave. White I try to keep as main waves, although I messed up right there. Might as well change that to yellow really quick. Okay, so here we have from here to there wave 1, wave 2. Now wave 2, it consists of several subwaves. Let's zoom in a little bit more so we can see this clearer. So let me get the wave count out here. Okay, so this is wave 2. Now from here, we've also got another wave 1, wave 2. Now wave 2 again consists of 3 more subwaves. So here we go wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would mean the subwave 3 is over of the wave 2. Wave, and that would also mean that's wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, right? Now I guess I can go even lower and then go ahead and put another one here. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to do that because it'll just get too busy, and there's no real need to do that. Since that's confirmed, that is a crazy long impulsive wave to the top. Now, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would mean that these beginning waves that started here, wave 1, let me go ahead and highlight that to make it easier to see. So wave 1, 2, 3, because we have the 5 waves within 3, 4 down there, and then 5 somewhere up here, right? So this one I will need to go through and just count a little more. It's obvious. You can obviously see it's quite irregular here. So that's kind of why I'm not too excited to deal with this whole area over here. But it's likely probably end right there. Like if we do a quick one, that's probably a large wave 1. Wave 2, heck, it could be up here. Wave 1, 2. I'd have to do subwave counts. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that's a wave 1. That's a wave 2. Wave 1, 2. Might as well go ahead and label it since we're doing it. Wave 1, 2. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly. Again, this gets a little iffy on this whole area, and then we've got an A, B, C, but that one overlaps this one, and so we run into problems, meaning this cannot be a wave. Let's just say like that. So this is not correct unless this is part of this ending fifth wave diagonal. Perhaps there's a way to have that happen. Oops. Anyways, so I've been trying to deal with this for a little bit today, but let's just skip that. Like I said in the beginning, regardless of the count here, the current count is not really affected until we get to the end of wave 5. By that time, I'll figure out what this is. Something that I thought that would have been wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, yeah, and then a long wave 5 to here, and then this could possibly be an A consisting of 5 waves down, a B, a B up here, so this would be an A, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, 5 waves up. That could be a B, and then a much longer C. That could possibly be the count. But regardless, I'm mainly focusing on this guy here. So we definitely know that topped out, whether that's a fifth wave or the ending of a C wave. It doesn't really matter because the same outcome will have the same outcome. And again, we see a pretty decent impulsive wave down. If I go on lower charts, we'd be able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm happy with that. Then you have a very clear A, B, C for the wave 2. Now, this is where most people would probably just count, maybe they would just go, okay, well, that's wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, whatever, 5. Somehow, you come up with the 5 waves that are over for the white. But you can't do that because now now that you're on wave 3, you've got a whole other 5 larger waves within it, right? So wave 1, wave 2, right? Here's an A, B, C. Wave 3, we counted this one already with 5 subwaves. Wave 4, most likely. Or this could have been a wave 4 with an A, B, C right there, and then a very short fifth wave, something like that. Well, I would have to change this. Hold on, let me just delete that. So something like this is very possible, for sure, because wave 5 was longer than that, right? So that's possible. That would mean that we finished wave 3, right? And then wave 4, I would have to remeasure. Let's see. Well, wave 4, regardless, should not go above this first wave. That's one of the Elliott wave rules. So if the situation is that we are still here. We're still in this situation where we are looking for that fourth wave somewhere, and then initially the fifth wave down, right? The C waves tend to be longer, so that's why I thought maybe this was wave five, coming from the past. And then this is wave A, B, with a much larger A, B, C right there. Let me throw that on so you can see it. And if this holds true, this would actually be quite good, right? Then again, we had another irregular ABC correction is what that would mean. Okay, so ABC, the B wave always has an ABC within it. This one I've counted before, it's five. This one definitely five as well, with an extended fifth wave, right? The opposite of what had occurred over here. Here we have an extended first wave. Those are very rare, very, very rare, but they do exist. Usually the third wave, just like here, is the most extended. That's usually. And then fifth waves are often can just be like right there. We'll deal with that fifth wave later. We can't really, I can just go by previous supports and I can do a couple estimates, like measurements, excuse me. So let's say, bam. I do that all the time. I do it all the time. So let's try it again. Okay. That would be, wait, we're measuring wave five. So in order to measure wave five, you can't take the whole thing. You can't go from wave one to wave three. You have to take it from the high of wave two, which is right around there. So you measure a whole wave. Let's suppose that is the end of this wave. And let's suppose it cannot go above this, which it can't. If it does go above this whole thing is, out the window. Um, and yeah, I don't even know what the heck it would be. Yeah. Anyways, so then that would entail that if we get a one-to-one correction, we'd hit about 51,000. We could get a 1618, all the way down there. I don't think that's as likely. I mean, we could even do something like that. It's possible. Or somewhere in between. But the one-to-one extension for the fifth wave is fairly regular, and that would put us around 51,000 area. If this is how it plays out, we have to make assumptions, unfortunately, on that. That would also mean if price goes above this level, that would also mean that this is what it would look like, right? This would be the official count. Oh, excuse me. I would need to be up here. I guess I moved too many things. No, that's right. And then this would be A, B, C move up. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing so far. I know, a little long video, but for those of you interested in Elliott Waves, yeah, come learn with me. As I'm just trying to test my own skills out on trying to anticipate what the market has in store for us. But I'm fairly certain on this wave count. I can't really see too many other options on this. Now, so the big issue here comes what happens when we get to five, right? If it ends up retracing to that, then here's what we're looking at. So let's do a quick Fibonacci retracement. Well, I like this quite a bit, Maybe what will happen is maybe we'll do something like that. And then look what happens. We're right at the 618 for the ending of what I would think is a wave B, right? Then we would do something like this. Wave A, wave B, and let's not worry about wave C yet. We would have to take a measurement, but it would be fairly high, much higher than this for the C wave. So this is kind of what we're looking for here. Yes, this could be. I mean, there's a chance. There's always a chance that I'm missing something completely. Um, but B waves, they tend to retrace pretty deep. Often you see them do something like that or something like this, where it's pretty much right back at price. You ever seen that in a breakout and then bam, it comes right back to your entry? That's usually a B wave, because if it was an impulsive wave like a 1-2, you're not going to have it come back under the sub under wave 1 and 4 will not cross. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, interesting stuff going on. Really interesting as far as these moves. This is not something that you usually see. These crazy impulsive first waves, you know. So I'll look a little bit more deeper into this structure here and that, but this is fairly. I'm fairly certain this is 5 waves in, just from my previous count. Um, and it looks fair. Yeah, it looks pretty nice and easy, right? And this one again is a very short fifth wave. See how we had that here? Maybe there's a chance that it could be an A, B. No, I mean, yeah, A, B, C, possibly. I don't know. I don't think that's the valid. I think this is an ending of a fifth wave, and then it could be something like that. Anyways, just some thoughts and ideas for any of those who may be interested. I'll make sure to post on there that some people might get bored. Anyway, let me know what you guys think.